This is your radio salvation. Go, 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 go.
When Red Shane Deist ended the longest All-Star game on record with a homer, they gave it all to the National League. When he grew up, he would hit 7 feet. He would also become one of the highest scoring players in basketball history.
Penalty flag on the play. Pass is caught. That's Ingold, the fullback, for the touchdown, but a flag is down.
Absolutely fantastic.
Rebound. Oh! Did you see that? One of the saves of the year from Marc-Andre Fleury.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Power Play Sports Collectible Show. I am Aaron Phillips. No matter how much I try to deny it, it is still me. No matter what anybody says, we appreciate you all making us part of your Saturday morning or afternoon. Or if you're in Hawaii, probably still middle of the night. I'm Aaron Phillips. That's Scott Hosey, the man behind Power Play Sports Collectibles. How are you, sir?
Good. And I just realized.
What did you do on the sheet?
Yeah, I screwed up.
What'd you do wrong?
Just some edits.
Oh, okay.
People out there won't see a word.
No worries. Hey, if you want to get in reach with us, 702-329-6947. For locals, if you're outside the United States, 855-502-4321. And you do not have to be Major Tom to make that call. Also, too, we're on all different platforms. YouTube, GoLive.Vegas, the downloadable app, Go Live Vegas, Periscope, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, you name it. It's probably a shorter list of where we're not airing at this time. And, of course, as always, you can send us a live tweet using hashtag PPSC Live. It'll appear live on the screen. You'll see one example coming up momentarily, as well as you may see a QR code pop up on the screen. If you scan that code, it will take you direct to PowerPlaySportsCards.com.
And now that I have my mic spun around the right
know,
way.
yes, I was giving you time to get that squared away.
So with that being said, why don't we dive right in? Because we got a great show today.
We do?
We've got Louis from Phantomverse, who will be here talking about Days of the Dead, since we are in October.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. But first of all, October at the Boulevard Mall, where we have Power Play Sports Collectibles. Mm-hmm. We are having our sports card, toys, and collectibles show October 23rd through the 25th. And now I think you just realized the mistake there.
Yes.
We have replaced our guest with two, I'll call them Los Angeles Raiders, because that's where they play, Doki Williams and Jay Schrader.
Yeah.
So they'll be signing autographs on Saturday 1 to 3. So if you need more information on how to get autograph tickets, what items to bring, what items we'll have, feel free to give the store a call at 702-482-7529. And if you can't remember that number, it's 482-PLAY.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, those little numbers.
A little play on in numbers.
Yeah, which people don't know that numbers and
letters correspond.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your phone number? Store number 2. What? Yeah. I don't dial myself, so...
Oh, tell me about it. And then other things we got going out. Unicon next year.
Yeah.
March 5th through the 7th at the World Marketplace. 200,000 square feet of comics, toys.
That's a lot of cosplay room.
Cosplay. The Guinness World Book of Records has agreed to come on in.
Okay.
And for the Unicon folks, and the world's largest gathering of cosplay is going to be challenged.
Wow.
And it's going to be start down on Fremont Street.
Okay.
Just like the Great Santa Run. Mm-hmm. And so they're going to count cosplay people. But do you add the people that are normally on Fremont Street do the cosplay numbers.
Yeah, the little Cupid guy and the Miss Devil lady, her name is Missy, by the way.
The sad part is that.
Yes, that is very true.
So they'll be there March 5th through the 7th, so looking forward to that. Also, some giveaways between today on Power Play Sports Collectibles and Thoughts Count Anywhere.
Oh, we have another show coming up next?
Yeah, right after this one.
Wow.
Back to back. We'll have the
I
guys
guess I
in
won't
here.
go anywhere.
So right now, I'm going to open the phone line. So first phone caller, Gale Sayers, one of the greatest Chicago Bears of all time. What are you doing? You can't win
I'm
that.
calling in for the...
No, you're not eligible.
Why? I didn't win anything. I haven't won
And you-
anything.
you
I
still won't.
All right, never mind.
So whoever's out there wants to call in, just say hello, and you will be a winner of a JSA certified Gale Sayers autographed 8x10, one of the greatest Bears of all time, one of the greatest players. I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, George Miklos, is in our watch party room, and he's a good friend of mine, big Raiders fan, but I also know he appreciates football.
Yeah.
So if George Miklos doesn't give an attempt to call in and get this Gale Sayers thing, I will have to unfriend him on Facebook forever, and I will not support his run for president.
Exactly.
702
along with Baby Yoda and Stewie and Frick and Frack and
702
Inkin and Blinkin.
329 694. You must call in. Do not put anything in the text. You can tweet us to say hi, but you must call in 702 329 6947 to win Gale Sayers.
And since you opened the door with the political thing, I know. But I'm going to be down the middle of the road here. Obviously, we have a situation in the White House right now, however you want to call that. But thoughts and prayers go out to, and I'm not saying
to the family.
I'm not trying to say, however you look at it, he's a human being, his wife is a human being, and they have a child. Mm-hmm. So, let's
get
all
well
be
soon.
Let's just be courteous and get well soon.
Speaking of which, and this is a little bit of a digression, this past week, Thursday, was the 1st of October. 3-year anniversary of 1 October already. 3 years.
Absolutely.
So we just want to send our thoughts and prayers to the families affected, those who lost their lives. We're thinking of you.
Up to 60 now.
Oh, it's up to 60 now? Yeah. People, 2 more succumbed since the 58. Wow. Does that mean the Golden Knights have to change the jersey number?
Probably not, but...
Put another one for 2?
But real...
Sorry.
Nice.
Well, if you want to honor everybody, get another jersey up there.
But,
they're not going to hang any winning banners anytime soon.
Exactly.
Right?
And also
TCA,
we'll just continue on.
Sorry.
Yeah, because I got enough night stuff to talk about.
I'm sure you do. Yes, we do.
Later on TCA, Thoughts Count Anywhere, we're going to be giving away a couple items. One is the Road Warrior Animal 8x10. Mm-hmm. So that'll be a call-in.
Do we have them here? Are they hiding in the bag back there? Or
no,
the
unfortunately,
guys
we took them down to the store. That way, whoever wins them can get there today because between you and I, Matt and Jason, we got way too much going on. So they're already down there at the store, so call in to win.
Do we have a picture to show at least?
I'm pretty sure we do.
Of the Gale Sayers piece? I know we manually showed it.
Well,
we manually showed it. I don't know if there was...
The Gale Sayers
8x10? You were talking
Black and white?
We're talking to a guy who's not football knowledgeable.
But he knows hockey, but his team is.
But Gale Sayers didn't play hockey, though. That's the thing. But anyway,
yeah,
so if we can find him,
on,
we'll bring it up. And the animal picture, too.
And then also for our wrestling fans that I know listen in to this show also, we've got an informational press release, breaking news on WrestleConnects. It's going to be the newest, latest, greatest in things.
I'm excited.
In wrestling.
I think it's going to be great.
I think it's going to be great. So with that being said, why don't we take a quick commercial break? We will go away, and then I will magically let Louie.
It'll be the fire drill.
Yes. Louie, come on up to the desk here.
You're watching Power Play Sports Collectible Show on Go Live Vegas. That is Scott. I am Marin. We'll be right back.
It's not easy. The mask kind of makes people uncomfortable. I don't have much of a social life. I wish people could see me for who I am, just trying to fit in. Be a good friend. Make a living. I know, the whole chainsaw thing, the woods, sneaking up on people, I get it. I don't have the best reputation. But the thing is, behind the mask, I'm just a regular guy. I'm not scary at all. I have a cat.
Sports Card Toys and Collectibles Show to be held October 23rd through the 25th at the Boulevard Mall. Signing autographs on Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. will be special guests from the Las Vegas Raiders, Dokie Williams and Jay Schrader. Once again, Sports Card Toys and Collectibles Show October 23rd through the 25th at the Boulevard Mall. Hope to see you all there soon. Unicon Fandoms United in Las Vegas, March 5th through the 7th, 2021. All the fandoms collide. The toy world, the sports world, the comic world, the cosplay world, gaming, and pro wrestling. Unicon Fandoms United at the World Market Center Expo, March 5th through the 7th in Las Vegas. Hope to see you there.
Are we there? Yes, we are. Welcome back to Power Play. What are you doing over there?
We messed up Aaron because you came back on my camera because I usually do.
Dancing with the Stars is not the name of the show.
Well, we have no stars in here, so I figured what the hell, just dance.
Wow.
Well,
voice,
Louis
Aaron
maybe
Phillips.
Yes.
Myself, Scott Hosey, and Louis G from Phantomverse.
Louis G. I like the way that sounds.
What are you flash? No, we don't flash things like that. We can.
It's Richard Nixon. You're with the headset on if you want to hear your levels as well. If you want, I know I don't want it to mess up your hair. I have the same problem.
Yeah.
We'll wait
Bed
for
hair is horrible.
I know.
Exactly. Aaron and I have that problem all the time.
Yes.
Louis G from Phantomverse is going to be here right now.
He is
live
here. He's
in
not,
studio. I know.
Wait. Yes, it's not an aberration. It is him.
Days of the Dead, October 16th through the 18th at the Plaza, Union Plaza for our old timers here in Las Vegas, which I am one. But it's going to be one of the first larger conventions to be after COVID.
Yeah. I think the last one that we had out here was ToyCon.
ToyCon, yeah.
And it was right around the
it
whole
was
COVID thing.
exactly
so
the day.
A lot of vendors pulled out, and it was pretty bad. But I mean, it turned out okay. But yeah, this is the first convention. AC after COVID, sort of. I mean, it's still around.
AC/DC.
AC/DC. But they're taking a lot of measures,
absolutely,
for social distancing and everything. So, it's great, man. We get out the house, meet some cool people, hang out, look at a couple cool things. If you're into horror, definitely want to go.
This is the month to do it.
Oh yeah, October. It worked out great. Yeah,
I'm just glad.
They have an array of special guests. Nobody really dropped out from the initial set when they were going to have it back in March, because originally they were supposed to have it in March, like a week after.
I think it's good because if it's Days of the Dead, you think of the horror, and putting in October, I think it really should stay in October. To be honest with
you, definitely. They're nationally, so they're all over, Atlanta, Indianapolis.
Yep.
So this is their second time around in Vegas. And they're going to have Danny Trujillo this time around. So that's the guy that I need an autograph from.
So tell us, we're talking about the conventions, but give us more about the conventions for the listeners. And right now, if you call in, we're giving away 2 tickets. So you get a pair of tickets.
Passes.
3-day passes, not just 1 day, not 2 days, 3 days.
The whole kit and caboodle.
The whole kit and caboodle.
Okay. 3 days.
He even knew what kit and caboodle was.
Yeah, but half the listeners don't.
Wow.
3-day pass. 2 Days of the Dead. Give us a call and tell you what. You call in, we're giving you not only the Gale Stayers 8x10, but we're also going to package it together with the 3-day pass for 2 to Days of the Dead, October 16th through the 18th. Tell us about Days of the Dead itself.
Okay. Like I said, it's a horror convention. Everything's pretty much split up. You have, basically special guest row. They're going to be spaced out. They're going to have photo ops. Not sure how they're going to do it, with the social distancing, but you can get autographs. They range anywhere between $30 to $40 per autograph picture. A whole lot of local vendors here. They're going to be setting up there with all kinds of horror things in there. That you can think of. They're going to have costume contest, makeup contest. So if you want to take your chances in, or you have an ugly sister, you can take her in for the contest.
Or an ugly husband or brother, or
My goodness.
or a Raiders fan. But
Wow. Send your comments to Scott at
Horrible.
for those who don't know, Louis is a huge Raiders fan, so I always have to,
Born in Oakland, California.
Well, that makes
you
sense.
claim that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
But you notice he doesn't live there anymore.
Exactly. No one does.
Well, yeah.
Can I ask you a question
Yes,
about
sir.
the horror genre?
Uh-huh.
See, I'm not into the horror genre only because if I want to get that scared, I just look at my bank account balance every day. So I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Jaws scared the crap out of me in the mid-'70s. I read the book, then went to the movie. That was scary enough.
Right.
But why is horror so popular now as a genre that we have what makes horror popular to follow?
It takes you back to when you were a kid. You know what I mean? When you were like me, I wasn't supposed to watch scary movies, but I did. Back then, R-rated, PG-13, I meant nothing.
Right.
You'd sit there and watch them, and as a kid, you're like, oh man, this thing would just
Especially
creep
at
me out.
midnight and the lights off.
Yeah, definitely. Lights are off, something moved, and it's like, oh, I'm not sleeping tonight. But yeah, it brings you back to being a kid. It takes you on that edge of everything's scary. Some of these characters, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees.
Right. The classics.
These guys have been around 40 years already.
Well, let's go further back, though, that you did mention. This is even before my time. You have the Frankensteins, the Bela Lugosi's of Count. You have the Wolfman. Those at the time were the monsters back in the early days.
See, you're not a horror fan. Frankenstein was not Frankenstein.
What was he?
The monster.
Well, yeah.
Frankenstein was the doctor, but everybody refers to
yes, thank you there,
Wikipedia.
Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
Realistically, Frankenstein wasn't scary. As a kid, I was like,
you have to understand that time.
Oh, yeah,
that's what it was.
The movies, the special effects weren't
And when
there.
you see Frankenstein and Dracula on a movie with Abbott and Costello, you know that
Right,
you have to question the horror.
the
horror level.
greatest horror actor of all time. You just mentioned him, Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, absolutely.
I idolized because I was a huge Dracula fan.
Right.
Really?
And one of the things out of I think Topps, Allen and Ginter was patches of celebrities. Well, I actually have a patch of, and I kept it for myself. It's not worth all that much.
Right.
But for Bela Lugosi, the Cape of Dracula.
They have his mirror over at
Yeah.
that haunted museum.
I've seen Zach talk about that on TV.
You can go up there and stare at it if you want to. I was like, nah, I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I'm good.
Usually anything that included me touching anything or crawling under, because that's the thing where you have to crawl. There's a casket, and I'm like, oh, who wants to volunteer? I was like, not me.
But you're scared of this stuff, but then you interact with this.
Well, that's just it. Yeah, this is part of your genre. This is you, and you're right. It's kind of a little ironic twist there.
I've always loved horror. My daughters loved it. The other night we watched the new It.
Yeah.
Because people forget there was an old
Cousin It,
like a
from the
4-hour
Addams
movie.
Family?
No.
Is it different?
One,
It?
no.
Yeah, Cousin It's not scary.
No.
Unless you have to brush that hair.
I was going
or
to say,
braid it or something.
Braid it, wash it.
Yeah.
But
No extensions necessary.
Pennywise, It, the movie. And right when he came out at the end, out of the little pod or whatever, the dog stood up and barked for some reason. I came unglued. It was perfect timing, for a little 6-pound chihuahua to bark at the same time. Lights are off, and the daughter and wife and I are sitting there watching this movie, which I'm okay with. And then same time, she jumps up and barks in my lap. I was like, that's just not
that movie. I mean, the graphics and the makeup and just the storyline, and that was crazy. Quick story. We have HBO or whatever, and I fell asleep one time, and my daughter, she was 2, and she had her crib or whatever, and I fell asleep, and I guess it started right afterwards, right? And I wake up maybe 3/4 of the movie, kind of because I heard something, the crib move or something. I look over, my 2.5-year-old's standing there watching it, and then I turned it off, and she's like, "No, scary clown." I'm like, "No."
Jeez.
She didn't go up to they're here.
No, yeah.
And get sucked into the TV.
Yeah, and then for everything that she wanted, she had to have a scary clown print. So my buddy Avery drew something up for her digitally, and then she had it over her bed for a few months.
Well, like I said, I'm a huge horror fan, so
Right.
I'm going to love this. And for years, I've always gone to either Halloween Horror Nights or Warner Brothers.
Right.
And did the VIP, all the things. I'm a geek when it comes to the horror stuff. And I snuck my daughter in because she's younger than 18, but she's big girl, tall. She passes for 18.
Right.
Yeah. The one sleeve on my shirt, I think, is now a long sleeve
From play.
and I heard words out of my daughter's mouth that I had never heard before, and I'm like, where did? Oh, it must have been your mother. But
right. It wasn't for me, I swear. Yeah.
Let me just remind everybody, you are watching Power Play Sports Cards Collectible Show right here on GoLive.Vegas. Louis G is here. Days of the Dead. We have a giveaway right now. First caller, no questions to answer, no waiting, no nothing. First caller, 702-329-6947 will get not only the autographed signed picture of Gale Sayers, but 2 3-day full passes to the event, Day of the Dead, which is October 16th through the 18th. Call now. First caller, 702-329-6947. Don't forget, press 1 to come right to the studio.
Tell us about some of the guests that are going to be there. You mentioned Danny.
Danny's going to be there. There's going to be 3 characters from the Warriors. If you guys can see on there, I don't know their exact names because, believe it or not, I've never watched the Warriors in my life.
Do you have pictures that Aaron has to put up with these?
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah, there's some in there. I can give you the names real quick. Oh, CJ Graham's going to be there. He was Jason Voorhees. Tony Moran, one of the original Michael Myers.
Okay.
Dude's super cool. You talk to him, he's super cool.
Doesn't stab you.
Oh, we have a phone line is ringing. We have a caller.
Who's the winner?
Thank you for calling. Where are you calling from? And your name, please.
It's Chris. I'm calling here from Vegas.
Chris from Vegas. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
All right, Scott, you take it away.
Hey, Chris, first of all, your last name?
Stern, like Howard.
Oh, great. Yeah,
Any relation?
Some of that
No.
Howard money.
No.
So what you need to do is come on down to Power Play Sports Collectibles over at the Boulevard Mall anytime during the week. And what you'll do is I'll put you on the guest list for your 2 passes here with Louie. And then go down there and pick up your Gale Sayers autographed 8x10.
So the picture you can pick up at any time.
Anytime.
But you have to put them on the guest list.
Yeah, we'll put you on the guest list.
Right on.
So all you have to do is go right to the counter. They'll give you the badges, I'm sure, and then you'll get right in. So other than that, Chris, are you a big horror fan?
I am, actually. I worked Days of the Dead last year. I was one of the volunteers last year.
Oh, wow.
You don't have to volunteer this year to get in. You get in.
Go and enjoy it. Yeah.
So, Chris, I appreciate the call, and thanks for listening.
I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you, Chris. That's cool.
Chris.
Yeah, here we are at the studio, a high-tech studio. We have one pen. Somewhere.
And you notice it's an Aaron Phillips pen. Yes, if you didn't notice.
Is that why it was breaking in my hands?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very powerful. Where you probably said it. Where again is the convention?
At the Plaza.
Oh, at the Plaza.
At
Okay,
the Plaza.
downtown. Okay,
And the
so
good part is they have the after party. A lot of people know nobody hardly ever stays with the after party. They had it last year. They had it at the Nerd. I think they're going to have it there, but not 100% sure.
All right.
So if anybody runs into me there and asks me, I'll tell you where it's at. It was nice. It was
Right
nice.
Is the Circa going to be open by that time?
I think it's supposed to open
December. I think.
No. I think I want to say the floor, the gambling floor is due to open. If memory serves, I reported on it last week. I think by the end of October, it might be right around the same time. The hotel itself may be open later on, but I think
that would be cool.
Part of Circa, I think, will be open.
Yeah.
So,
all adults, adults-oriented hotel, not like X-rated, but
Right.
they don't allow families in there and things like that.
It's an adult-only facility.
Yep.
So
Where is
that'll be
this
cool.
at?
The Circa.
The biggest hotel. It's actually the biggest building north of the Stratosphere in the state of Nevada.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when you drive downtown, just look up.
Okay.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can see it very easily. What's the owner's name? I want to say Dennis something. His name escapes me.
Owner of the D.
The owner of the D, but he wanted to make the Circa like old time Vegas,
Right.
Adults and the whole thing. And I don't think you can go in there with like ripped jeans. I mean, like if you're going to go for dinner or something, you have to not be dressed in sandals and tank tops.
Yeah,
I
what's
think.
what's up with that? I've seen people with jeans where like the whole knee's blown out, and I'm like, bro, wear shorts.
I used to throw those away when I was a kid.
Yeah, now they're culturally back in.
And
Just
they
take a
cost
pair of scissors.
They're like
$75.
Yeah, right. It's
No,
like,
I just want to clarify on the run sheet. It says 2 pair, or did we just have the 1 pair?
We're going to give away a 2 pair, but I wanted to give away the first
No,
pair.
I
first
didn't.
year.
No, I didn't know if the other one
And
was
the
doing
run
the
sheet's
mega
wrong
pack.
anyway.
I know. Well, that's why I'm asking.
So there was the thing. We have another pair. So I wanted to get that first caller in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And make them feel special because of the Gale Sayers piece
Absolutely.
also.
That's a win-win.
Tell you what, another pair.
Ooh.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Let's
Another
give them away.
pair. Yeah, so
Let's give 'em
all you
away.
have to do is call in. tell us, hey, that you like horror and maybe who your favorite horror actor was, like Bela Lugosi.
What turned you on into horror? What
Right,
got, you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Yeah,
let's
just-
find out.
just-
That's
I
a
mean,
good
and if you don't
conversation.
want to, just say, I just want tickets and get me
just-
off the radio.
That's
Yeah,
exactly.
Because some people are very shy, like Chief. Chief never says
Chief
anything.
never says a word. He's very quiet, holds to himself until it comes to my wrestling belt.
Exactly.
Then he speaks up.
So you got Anthony Michael Hall,
Right.
though, from
Home Alone.
Yep. And you also got Wellington Gillette. He was another Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
Got to meet him a couple times. CJ Graham's that guy's dope, man. Yeah, I talked to him at like a couple months ago. He was doing a signing out here, man. That dude will tell you stories. Same with Tony Moran, man. Him and Steve Dash, R.I.P. Steve Dash, was the original Jason Voorhees with the sack. But those two, when they got together, they would argue back and forth. And I mean, it was some straight, shit talking. I mean, it was just, hey, they're guys from New York.
And then you've got, and I can't pronounce his first name, but Browning, the original creature from the Black Lagoon.
He actually, yes, he is also going to be there.
Rico.
JJ Cohen.
Yeah.
Also, too, the original actor from American Werewolf in London.
Oh,
he's going to be
yeah.
yeah. So that's another guy I need to get my autograph.
We need the
on.
red lights for as we're going down.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I have to correct myself.
Yes.
I referred to Home Alone. That was Macaulay Culkin, not Anthony Michael.
From Vacation
Vegas,
the Breakfast
Vegas.
Club.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
And then, of course, Batman later on. He was the TV reporter.
I have a surprise for you about Batman later on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like Batman's
I
here, or-
spoke to a young lady that I had as an autographed guest years ago.
Okay.
I'll just say it now.
I know he's halfway there.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
Did I tell you about the time? I'll tell you later.
She was in Batman and Robin,
Okay.
the one that everybody kind of laughed at.
Right,
but
right.
Sandra Taylor, I spoke with her. She is been in a lot of TV and movies, but because of the Batman connection,
Right.
Married with Children, Under Siege with
Was that Van Damme or
no,
the other guy?
The other guy. Man, the names, no glasses.
I was going to say, you
forgot
can't think
everything.
without your glasses on.
Exactly. And then also Playboy Playmate.
Right on.
And so I'm sure you, Matt, and Jason will fight over who is going to be sliding photos, I'm sure. But she's a nice young lady. Had her as an autograph guest about 8-9 years ago over
Right
at
on.
another mall where I was.
Okay.
Don't say the name anymore. But she and I reconnected, and I'm going to see about getting her out
Cool.
probably in November.
Jeff
how
Brunk
about-
says good morning. Hi, Jeff.
So
Sorry.
is that?
now, how about you guys have like a little steel cage match? Who gets the picture? Between Matt.
My money's on Matt.
I don't know. If it's not Tessa or Alexa, I don't know how much he's into any other of the. Never mind. It's break time, isn't it?
Matt's sitting there
My
on the
car's
way.
running. Wait a minute.
Yes, Jason piped in. Jason piped.
Oh, Steven
Piper-
Seagal.
Steven Seagal. Yes.
That's the
Thank
other
you.
guy.
Piped from Piper.
It was either Steven Seagal or
Van
Jean Claude. They were the same
Jean-Claude
guy.
Van Damme.
Never saw them in the same room together. Did you notice that?
Yes, exactly.
Are we taking a quick break?
Sure, let's take a quick
up
break.
to you.
And don't forget,
Yeah.
somebody call in.
Yeah, we got the
Tell
other
us
pair.
what your favorite horror movie or just a quick little plug, and you'll get 2 free passes to Days of the Dead over at the Union Plaza on October 16th through the 18th. 3-day pass.
And what's
Give us
the
a
number?
call.
What's the number to call?
Oh, wait. It's 702-329-6947.
First caller.
Yep. Call on in.
What's that? After commercial.
After the commercial. Or
Yeah,
you can
wait
call
till
in
wait. Yeah,
Or you can call in during
hit
commercial.
that 7 when we come back on the air.
Yes.
We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hello. My name is Martin Casals, and I'm here at Power Play Sports Collectibles at the Boulevard. That's where you should be. Come and play with me. So, if you're looking for sports collectibles, get your ass to the Boulevard. Now.
Looking to advertise your small business at a low cost? Do you need your commercial designed or actually produced for you? Advertise on 2 of the hottest shows on the internet, Power Play Sports Collectibles and Thoughts Count Anywhere. Both shows with getting over 40,000 views per week for only one low cost. For more information, please email info@thoughtscountanywhere.com.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hit that last digit on your phone now. Call in 702. Well, no, if they entered all the digits except for the 7 because we were on commercial and they wanted to be the first caller. Now that we're back, all they have to do is hit the last 7 and trust me. Dial now.
Didn't I see this last Tuesday night on some thing?
702-329-6947. Call now to get the other pair of passes, full 3-day passes to Days of the Dead, October 16th to 18th down at Union Plaza. So call in now, first caller. Other than telling us your love of horror, if you choose to, or what got you into horror, just call in, say hey, and you get the pair. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're going to digress, and Louis is a huge sports fan.
All
so
right,
I know
let's
he doesn't mind sticking around.
Good morning, Brian. See you in there. You popped in just as we were going to break. So good morning, Brian. And everybody that's listening, please reshare our feed as well.
I also... Brian's one of my vendors. Another vendor of mine, his mother passed away. I want to thoughts and prayers out to the Richardson family.
Sure.
Sports Talk, Raiders.
Don't talk bad about Matt. He's sneaking into the studio right now.
Uh-oh. Are we being overrun? Okay.
No more.
He gave me a dirty look.
No more takeovers, please. I can't handle takeovers.
It's before 10 o'clock. Matt gives everybody a dirty look.
All right. Raiders.
Raiders. First loss. What's your
tough.
thoughts? It was tough.
It was tough. I mean,
it's against the Patriots, so in a road game, cross country.
Right. And then people got to realize they have a young team. This young secondary. Pretty much you have, rookie safety. He didn't play last year. Abrams was hurt. So, this is realistically his 4th game. You have Arnett. They still got to gel. You had no preseason.
But they were in the game though.
They were for a minute, and then they just allowed.
They were in the game at the coin toss. After that, it was downhill from there.
You're a Giants fan, aren't you? 0-4
I am.
now?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. When's spring training again?
Exactly.
But let me ask you about stay on the Raiders for a second. 10 Raiders attended a fundraising event.
Yeah.
And no masks.
Right.
And they may be fined by the NFL, including Derek Carr.
Right.
Not what you want to do as a leader of the team. What's your thoughts on those guys not adhering and now may be fined?
They're eating. They're at an event. They're at a dinner.
Right.
Derek Carr came out and said, "Hey, I had a mental lapse. I took it off for a little bit." It's kind of hard to eat with with a mask
when
on,
you're sitting is one thing,
right.
but they captured them as they were being introduced going up to that front.
Yeah. That.
It's tough.
It's kind of hard because you need people need to see who they are when they see them, and so them probably not thinking it's getting late. Everything's opening up.
Right.
But yeah, again, you kind of have to wear your mask. But if they get fined, I think Gruden got fined on that Monday night for not having his mask. $100K.
So
but,
interesting.
When you're making $100 million, it's
I know
exactly. It's done. Okay.
Exactly.
I did that without a mask. I'm sorry. Okay. NHL. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah, Lightning struck twice.
He's so opinionated over there, so I'm going to have to
I don't know why.
It's going to be a drop the mic moment real soon.
His Calgary Flames flamed out real early. So
the Flames haven't been. They've been a slight flicker for years.
Yes.
So
yes, congrats to them.
So the interesting thing for the NHL and the Knights fans here is we have a third jersey. Yay. So let's pull up that third jersey.
It's a new jersey.
It's a new jersey. So there is the picture of the
jersey. My home
jersey.
state. Come on now.
Yeah.
Pass.
Oh, is that where mustard comes in?
So let's show the next picture. This is my picture of the jersey.
Yeah.
It's the mustard yellow, in my opinion, of the old San Diego Padres.
Oh my gosh!
When they came into the league, they had
the brown
and the mustard yellow.
Didn't they just wear them as a retro throwback during the playoffs?
And retro throwbacks are always cool, but
it's funny actually.
I don't think. The one thing it deflected all the Lerner Fleury comments right now is
possibly Lundqvist.
Yeah.
Since the Rangers released him, his name came up with the Knights as a possibility.
Let's just destroy the whole foundation.
He and Leonard were goalies together.
Yeah.
But for $170, that can stay on the rack for me.
Yeah.
That thing is horrendous. The only gold part is just the lettering. That's the only gold part on the whole freaking shirt. Other than that, it's tan.
Yeah.
or French's mustard, as you said.
Exactly. So let's.
Does that mean our new logo is going to be, our mascot's going to be Frenchy? Think about that.
Yeah.
It's better than what they have now. What is it called? What is
Chance.
Chance, but what is
a
it?
Gila monster that is not indigenous to Las
I was
Vegas.
going to say, yeah, that they're not. No, yeah.
It's a Gila monster.
Okay. I like Frenchie better.
Yeah, exactly.
French, yeah.
Frenchie the mustard guy.
Exactly.
He goes on squirt
Yeah.
mustard.
And he little,
Well, he's got the bottle where the string comes out
I
instead
was
of
gonna
real
say,
mustard.
the ketchup, where the fake little gag jokes. So with that being said, let's go on to basketball. Ratings are down 50%.
Well,
That's
in about 2 more games, we'll be down to 0%.
Yeah. I think a lot of it has to do with social, because they're really pushing it down everybody's
Could
throat.
be.
Let players play.
Yep.
They're paid to play sports. Stay politics out of it. And you can't say it's a bad matchup because the Lakers are in there and they were the marquee team
Right.
for the West.
And now Miami's down a couple of key players due to injury.
So, the Lakers are up 2-0. I see it as a sweep, but that's about it. And Las Vegas Aces, congratulations, are in the finals. They did,
Lost game 1, though, last night.
they got their you-know-what's handed to them last night. But congratulations, they're
Is
in
it
the
a
finals.
7-game series for the WNBA?
I think it's 5.
It's 5?
And, the thing of it is, for the Aces, congratulations. Bill Lambier, head coach, general manager.
MVP?
Yeah. Detroit Piston.
No, but I'm saying the this year's MVP of the league is a ace. Aja Wilson.
Is that how your
I had
brain
to-
works?
Right, exactly. I had to pump the air in to have my brain keep thinking.
It's like one of those pump,
Yeah,
just you got to pump it a couple times.
Anyway, so yeah, listen. If it's a fight, listen, we're there, but listen. Was it Seattle? I think is who they're playing in the finals. They were tough. You got Sue Bird. You got all these great
Las Vegas and Seattle, there might be another,
connection.
connection there.
Okay.
Seattle, congratulations, Marc-Andre Fleury and Coach Gallant. But that's okay. Zing! Somebody ordered his Kraken jersey.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm going to be a crackhead, and when I go see him up in Seattle, I'll go to the crack house.
Correct.
You don't have to go to Seattle for that. I don't think.
No, he's down the street. I heard.
Fremont. And
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So, baseball, and I know you're a huge baseball fan. So, in the National League, we now have the Dodgers, the Padres, the Marlins,
Yes.
and the Braves. Marlins sneaking in as an underdog or a lower
Yeah.
seed.
Mhm.
Actually, they were the 8th seed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. They were the bottom feeders, as
Yep.
reported on ESPN this morning.
Bottom feeder, but Derek Jeter.
Yeah, I'm happy for them because it's been a long time since they've even smelled the playoffs.
Yeah, because after they win, they disband the team every time.
So yeah, they're going up against Atlanta, I believe. Is their next, right?
It's Marlins, Braves, Dodgers, Padres, which will be a great series.
Wow.
Tatis, oh my God,
That guy's on fire.
Yeah, him and Machado, and then you've got
That rookie that hit a home run yesterday too, left-hander. I can't think of his name. All I remember seeing the back of his jersey, his name went all the way across. So it's like a double hyphenated name.
But was it Game 2 when Tatis hit the second home run?
Oh, yeah,
that bat flip was just classic.
But can I tell you, stuff like that still bothers me as an old schooler.
Well, you and I are old school,
Yeah.
but when you hit the ball that far and it's gone, yeah.
Have you ever seen Aaron Judge when he hits a 500-foot home run, toss a bat like that?
Yeah, but he gets hurt when he tosses the bat.
Well, that's besides the point.
Wow.
That's why they're going to switch it out to a wiffle bat
Yeah.
as he wants to toss it. That's why.
It brings a little bit more, a little bit more entertainment. He starts to be, Bo Jackson, I remember he used to crack bats over his,
But that's okay. If you're pissed off and you're walking back to the dugout and you want to crack your bat over the knee, I'm okay with that because that's self-inflicted.
Right,
but you're
right,
not
right.
showing anybody up
I
by
see your
cranking a
point.
bat.
I really do, but-
how many times have we seen fights break out over the course of a baseball
Just
season
staring-
because of a bat flip?
or just staring down the pitcher, or vice versa. that batter. Yeah.
Listen, you're excited. I get the moment. I get all of that. Running around the bases, pumping your fists and excited, that's cool. But I'm sorry, but the bat flip,
It was a classic one, though.
It
but,
was.
But don't forget, they were also down 4 runs.
Yeah.
And
Again, the
an
emotion.
elimination-
I get it. Yeah.
An elimination game.
and there were paper fans out there,
Yeah.
too.
Well, Denver had the
no
greatest.
paper fans harmed in the filming of this series.
But Denver had the greatest paper fans. They had the entire cast, start to finish, of South Park.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
That was just classic. They're
heard
all
that.
there. Yeah. The Dodgers, I really appreciated the Dodgers. They had Hameen, the guy with the gun behind there.
Right.
And then the Padres, if you watch the Padres, they actually had all the World Series playoff teams. So you had the was it the '84 team with Garvey,
Right.
Kevin McReynolds, Gwen,
Right.
all right there. And, then you had the other teams. Gwen was in multiple
Sure,
of
sure.
them. But it was just kind of neat just to see the classic Padres.
Yeah, I think it's great. Listen, they're being very creative with these,
Yes.
and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's great. I think it's great that they're doing it that way.
Yeah,
maybe
now-
we need to put a plug in for like horror people in the backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Get some faces.
Well,
of
we do have a
the horror
couple
genre.
horror people in the background
Some right
studios.
there.
Yeah, there's a couple sitting right
that
there
are ignoring us on the casting
That's
couch.
okay.
Got two guys on the casting couch. That
Honestly,
just
when they
doesn't sound
walked
good.
in, I thought they were panhandling.
Yes.
I was like, no, man, I don't need my windows washed today, bro. And then I'm like, oh snap, it's Matt. I'm sorry.
I like him. Let's keep him around a little longer, shall we?
Yeah, why not? We have a replacement for a host. Not know.
Wow.
well,
Hey, man, throw me that hat
It's
over here,
been
boss.
fun, folks.
So on the American League, you got your Yankees.
Yes.
And wait, we got the Astros.
Yeah, right.
The A's, which was my pick, and the Rays.
Yankees play the Rays. I'm worried. Yeah, the Yankees and Rays to the Yankees is what Boston was for so many years. They couldn't get past them. The last 2 years, Tampa Bay has had the Yankees numbers like crazy.
And where was the owner? Steinbrenner was a Tampa Bay resident and
Yes,
tried
he
to bring.
was.
He was instrumental in bringing
Yep.
the Rays there.
Yeah,
so,
he was.
yeah.
He was.
No loyalty in the game. No
So-
loyalty.
This round is also 5, isn't it? And then it goes 7-7?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the interesting part is the American League will go to the National League parks, and the National
Yeah.
League will go to the American League
Right,
parks.
because the National League will be playing down in Texas, I believe, down in Arlington.
Houston and Arlington.
Right.
And then the National League parks, which will be the American League teams, is Dodger Stadium and Petco Park.
702-329-6947. We still have a pair of 3-day passes for Days of the Dead coming up October 16th through the 18th. First caller, you don't have to say anything, question anything, just name where you're calling from. If you want to share with us your love for horror and why, we still have the second set of passes. 702-329-6947. Call now. You have about 12 minutes before we wrap up here and then get ready to roll into Thoughts Count Anywhere.
So with the 4 remaining teams on each side, Aaron, your pick, American League? Obviously, you want to go with your
Well, of
Yankees.
course, that's my heart. If the Yankees pitching holds up and can go against the Rays, then I think the Yankees will get by them. But I think the finals in the American League, as much as it pains me, is I'm going to simply say Astros and Rays will go for the American League championship because of pitching, and the Astros hitting is a little more consistent than my Yankees. Gary Sanchez found a home run this past week to win that second game.
Yeah.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. Okay? So I hate to say it that way.
And National League, your pick?
Dodgers and Braves.
You can't pick 2. I know somebody else who used to pick 2.
Well, no, fine. We're going. You talking about for winning
Let's just go with
to represent in the World Series? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to go with pick to somebody else. It just floated over here. I'm going to go Dodgers and Rays. Networks want Dodgers and Yankees, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Networks
worried about-
definitely Dodgers and Yankees.
Rays pitching is just way too strong.
How about you? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, you know what? The only thing I did notice about this whole time you guys were talking about, you guys didn't even talk about my hometown team, the Oakland A's.
Oh, he did.
That was my pick.
He did. He picked them.
My
Yeah,
pick
he
is
did.
the A's.
I totally missed it. I heard Braves. I heard every other team.
Yeah, I know, because you
And I
never
was
listen
like,
to me. I feel
no,
so left
just-
out. I'm going to go Jilton. I'm going to go back out and eat worms.
I'm
So-
gonna give you a
Jeff Bronx says he can't win. I guess he must have won something in the last 60 days.
Yeah, but you know what?
But
Jeff,
this is power play. He
this
didn't
is
win on
power-
this show.
You won on TCA. So, Jeff, give us a call. Pick up that phone right now. Pick it up.
Dial it.
702-329-6947.
How come you don't know
Speed
the number
dial.
by heart by now?
Uh-oh.
Because you do it all the time. Why do you think I write it on the run sheet?
Oh, we have a caller.
Could it be Jeff?
Thank you for calling. Name and where you're calling from, Jeff. Hello.
Hello?
Hello? Who's this, please?
John Famous Art.
John, what's up?
You know John? Okay. So you get to write the name. John, how do you spell your last name?
You can put John Patterson with 1 T, P-A-T-E-R-S-O-N.
Got it. I know who he is, too. Artwork, correct?
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
John's Famous Art.
Yes, Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
I ordered a Baby Yoda from you. So, yes.
Yeah.
John, you got 2 free passes to...
Days of the Dead.
And all you have to do is go to the registration area
Yep.
for badge pickup. So, are you a huge... what was that? No.
It's another call trying to get through.
Sorry.
That's
Boo.
okay. That's
Too
all
late.
No worries.
No
Thank
worries.
you
He's-
guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, not a problem.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Just wanted to say what's up to Louis too, man. You guys do a good show, man. Listen,
Cool,
you guys
cool.
kept me awake. It's so early. It's a good show.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks for calling, man. We're on,
At least we keep him awake and not put him to sleep.
All right, man. You have a good one.
Thank you for calling. Name and where you're calling from, please.
This is Jeff from Las Vegas.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Now, Jeff, he was
after, but you know what?
I'm going to leave it up to you guys to make the call.
We'll
not
give
me.
him a pair of tickets.
There we go,
There
Jeff.
you go, Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Besides,
Yeah,
I'll probably.
my wife actually told me she really wanted those tickets.
Oh,
Nice.
there you go.
See, we have surprises all the time. So we actually had 3 pairs. We've given all 3
Oh.
away.
Well, Jeff, am I going to see you at 2:30?
Yeah, most likely.
There you go. So
Is there a date that we don't know about?
yeah, what's
listen.
going on at 2:30?
Well, let's just say it'll be Jeff versus and we're going to be at Boulevard Mall versus Pro Wrestling has a show today.
What?
Bell time at 2:30. Jeff is always there. Jeff is very supportive.
Where are you going to be?
At the Boulevard Mall versus Pro Wrestling Studio.
Next to?
The place across from Poor Boy.
Wow.
It's not next to you.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Is it next to Power Play?
It's around the corner. If you stand in the front door,
Your Honor,
and you look from the corner of your eye,
We're reliving
it's right
Tuesday
there.
night.
That's horrible.
Your Honor,
No
Your
shot.
Honor, the question was, where's it next to? Not nearby, next to, Your Honor.
Where's
the
Chris
defense
Wallace
reps.
when we need him?
Look, you can see the reflection from the comic book store from the store. I mean, that counts.
Oh,
It's
the diagonal?
Yeah,
So if you're a stormtrooper, you shoot that way, it goes this way, and you
hit-
miss anyway.
Exactly, right.
Power Play
right.
Sports Collectibles is right around the corner, technically, from Versus Pro Wrestling. And, of course, is a sponsor. Power Play is on the mat
Absolutely.
and on the wall,
Absolutely.
as his thoughts count anywhere on the wall.
And there's a sticker, too, as you're walking towards the bathroom, too.
Flush now? Is
Yeah.
that what it was?
I said towards, not in the bathroom. That's wow. Man,
So with that being said, we'll move on.
Yes, please.
My pick, you know what? I'm a Dodgers fan, but that Padre team, young, exciting.
If
And
if Kershaw can pitch 2 games out of that series?
I'm saying the A's and the Padres.
Okay.
A's and Padres.
All Cali.
If I said the Dodgers, it'd be all Cali
Well,
too.
no, absolutely. No,
You're still
absolutely.
claiming him over in Brooklyn, guy?
Yeah.
that?
I said, you're still claiming him over in Brooklyn there?
No, I'm not at all. I'm a Yankee fan. I couldn't give shits about Dodgers.
Wow.
Just got real up in here, man.
That nasty language
I
here.
know, right?
I have, virgin
Well,
ears.
he asked to, virgin. Well, Louis asked about language at the beginning of the show.
I did.
I wanted to show him it was okay.
Exactly.
I have a potty mouth, and it's horrible.
Yeah, you've done a very good job.
I've been like,
So let's just move on to hobby talk.
You're welcome,
because-
Jeff's wife. Sorry, you just put a thank you in there from the wife.
Not
I was
a
like,
problem.
where did that come from?
Hobby talk.
Hobby talk.
Hobby talk.
Because of all the fun we've had today. Hobby talk, we're just going to talk about Denny McClain, last 30-game pitcher, Detroit Tigers.
Then also, didn't he end up in jail too for something?
Stay positive.
No, I'm asking.
Yes,
Is that
yes.
the same Denny McClain?
Yep.
Okay.
What did he go to jail for?
Tax evasion.
Oh, man.
Hopefully. Well, never mind.
Hope.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, if it sells, there's.
What a hater.
I'm just going to let that flow.
Yeah.
See if anybody catches it. What is Denny McClain doing?
He is selling his estate at his Michigan home. All
Okay.
his estate is basically his memorabilia
Sure.
from his playing days.
Sure. Right on.
So, yep, right out of his Michigan home.
Like he's like opening up the garage and people are coming over and like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to get this.
Pretty much.
Will he or won't he? That's the question. See, the casting couch guys got it.
Yeah, okay. The fact that you called them casting couch guys.
That's horrible.
Yes, we're going down a path.
Yeah.
So, birthdays this past week.
Birthdays. Oh, I love this part of the show.
Steve Sable.
Voice of NFL Films.
Absolutely. I didn't know if you'd catch that.
Of course.
Mark McGuire.
Well, his dad was first.
Yes,
And
exactly.
he was the producer behind it.
Yep.
And then when his dad passed, he took over.
Yep. Mark McGuire.
Who cares?
What?
Wow.
Steroids? I mean,
oh,
come on.
come on. Oh.
He's an Oakland boy.
I understand. I get it.
I was just gonna say steroids. I mean, those were getting passed around by coaches back then. It was the norm. It's nothing different. But all right,
If you ask anybody today and you mention Mark McGuire, will they say home run or will they say steroids?
Home run, yeah.
I guarantee no. I'm because you know why?
You lost
What?
right now.
No.
Yeah, we
No,
voted. It was
I'll tell you why. Well, you guys knew, but
Votes
you guys
count.
are sitting
Yeah.
here.
I guess they don't now.
And they weren't even mailing. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, I was here live. And
It was a
voted,
hanging
and it was
Chad,
just-
too.
Yeah, it was like no, it didn't.
You
count.
started this.
Never mind. Keep going.
Wow.
I'm a Cardinals fan, so
What's that?
I'm a dire St. Louis Cardinals fan.
Yeah.
McGuire broke the record in St. Louis. So.
I don't give a shit what he broke. Bottom line is, in the last 10 years, McGuire's been more in the news where people are going to get their news about his steroid use and staying out of the Hall of Fame. No, it's not Wawa. It's fact. More people know.
He just got caught. Honestly,
No.
He just
What's
got-
Derek Jeter known for? One vote short.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
man.
But no steroids, and he got in.
Sammy
McGuire-
Sosa had cork bats around the same
Right.
time. Remember?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
just, you know,
absolutely.
but I mean,
And they won't get in until after
Right,
they die,
yeah,
just
right.
like Pete Rose.
Right,
That's why they'll vote Pete Rose in after he dies, because then he won't be able to enjoy being a Hall of Famer.
I don't
essentially.
even think they're gonna
I
get
think
Pete
they might.
Rose. Do you think so?
After he dies.
I don't know. I just got his autograph the other day at the gas station.
Chris Wallace, please call in. Chris Wallace, please call in.
I got $10 in gas, and I got his autograph, and it was like $11.99. Really, it's Eastern and Bonanza. You guys, I mean, I don't know if he's there.
Kevin Durant, happy birthday.
Yes, he says it's going to be
KD.
coaching by team next year
sure
with
it
the
is.
Brooklyn Nets.
And you wonder what's wrong with the NBA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Steve Largent,
One of the greatest Seattle Seahawks receivers.
Grant Fuhr.
And also a politician,
Yeah,
too.
Grant Fuhr.
Nothing comes to mind for him.
Edmonton Oilers during that whole. Okay, yeah,
Oh.
Mr. Negativity over here.
Mr.
I do have a story that we'll have to talk off the air about Grant Fuhr.
No, hold on. Whoa,
We have gone to
back
pot
up.
on this
Yes.
show.
Oh, the
Pepsi.
nose candy. I got you.
Mike Schmidt and Serena Williams.
Serena.
Mike Schmidt, one of the greatest Phillies of all time. And Serena just bowed out of the French Open.
Oh.
Because of knees and stuff. No, not like curtsied out.
I mean, she's been playing since she was like 3.
Yeah, out of the womb.
3.
Yeah, exactly.
3.
Okay, well, we have the red lights. What does that mean? Are we in the red light district?
We're in the.
Put your clothes back on, guys. Cast couch.
Hey, coming up next in about 5 to 6 minutes, thoughts count anywhere.
That's it. I'm done.
Scott, myself, Matt, and Jason join us. Thoughts count anywhere. All the news of pro wrestling and all the highlights and all the good stuff coming up in about 5 minutes. Louis, thank you for coming in, man.
Thank you
Been a
guys
lot
for
of fun.
having me on. It's been fun. You guys
Days
are
of the
great.
Dead.
Yeah.
October
Don't forget-
16th through the 18th. Be
At the
there.
Plaza.
You got it. All right. Thank you for watching. Power Play Sports Collectibles Show will be on next week, same time, 8 a.m. Thank you for watching, everybody. You'll see us in about 10 minutes. Thank you for watching.